Imagine being in a dark room, hearing the most captivating symphony but unable to see the orchestra. You're engulfed in a sea of harmonious melodies, the music stirring your soul, yet you can't see the violinist's passionate strokes, the drummer's rhythmic pulse, or the conductor's guiding baton. You're left to your senses, creating a reality based on what you hear, not what is. This scenario serves as a perfect analogy for the matrix of illusion. Our reality is often shaped by our perceptions, not necessarily by what truly exists. We trust our senses to guide us, but they can sometimes lead us astray, painting a perception of reality that's distorted, incomplete. Think about optical illusions, mirages in a desert, or even the feeling of phantom vibrations from a cell phone. These instances are testament to the fact that our senses can be deceptive, misleading us into believing a version of reality that may not be accurate. Just like the Unseen Orchestra, our perception of reality is often incomplete and sometimes entirely deceptive. Welcome to the Matrix of Illusion, the grand puppet show, where your senses are the puppeteers. This is not a realm of science fiction, but rather the everyday reality we inhabit, where our perceptions are the invisible strings that manipulate our understanding of the world. The matrix of illusion is a complex web, woven from the threads of our beliefs, emotions, and past experiences. Each thread contributes to the pattern, shaping the way we perceive and interpret the world around us. And just as a puppeteer controls the movements of a puppet, our perceptions control our interpretation of reality. Consider the simple example of an optical illusion. A static image appears to move or change, not because of any physical change in the image itself, but because of the way our brain interprets the information. The image deceives our senses, creating a false impression of reality. Now, extrapolate this concept to our broader perception of the world. Our beliefs, formed by our cultural, societal, and personal experiences, act as filters through which we interpret reality. They can distort our perception, causing us to see things not as they are, but as we expect them to be. For instance, a person who has always been told that they are unlovable may perceive any act of kindness as pity or manipulation, not genuine affection. Our emotions too play a key role in shaping our perception. When we are happy, the world appears brighter, more vibrant. However, when we are sad, the same world can seem gloomy and desolate. In this matrix of illusion, our perceptions, guided by our beliefs and emotions, can distort our reality, making us see things that aren't there and overlook things that are. The matrix of illusion is not some sci-fi concept. It's the reality we live in every day, often without realizing it. Our senses, much like the puppeteers in a grand puppet show, guide us through this illusion, shaping our understanding of the world. But remember, the puppeteer has control, and so do we if we choose to take it. So, how do we break free from this matrix of illusion? It's a compelling question, isn't it? To emancipate ourselves from the confines of our perceived reality, we need to challenge our perceptions and question the world around us. Now, let's delve into the crux of the matter. The first step in this liberating journey is critical thinking. We must learn to question everything, to dissect and analyze our beliefs, our assumptions, and our perceptions. This is not an invitation to skepticism. Rather, it's an invitation to curiosity, a call to probe and explore the world around us and the world within us. Openness to new experiences is the second tool in our arsenal. To break the chains of perception, we must be willing to step outside our comfort zones, to try new things, to see the world from different perspectives. This openness allows us to experience the vast diversity of human existence, to appreciate the richness and complexity of our reality. The third and final tool is continual learning. The universe is a vast, complex, and ever-evolving entity, and our understanding of it should be too. We must be willing to learn, to grow, to evolve, to adapt. This means embracing the unknown, seeking knowledge in unfamiliar territories, and being open to the possibility of being wrong. Remember, Breaking free from the matrix is not about rejecting our senses or the reality they present to us. Instead, it's about understanding the limitations of our senses, acknowledging the biases and distortions they introduce into our perception of reality. The world as we perceive it is a construct of our senses. Our senses are not infallible, they're just tools. And like any tool, they have their limitations. They can only show us a sliver of the vast spectrum of reality. But by challenging our perceptions, by opening ourselves to new experiences, by continually learning and evolving, we can start to see beyond these limitations. Breaking free from the matrix of illusion isn't about denying our senses, but about understanding their limitations and learning to see beyond them. Remember, the power of perception lies not in what it reveals, but in what it conceals. Like the unseen maestro of an orchestra, our senses dictate the symphony of our reality. They construct our world from an intricate matrix of illusion, a tapestry woven with threads of sensory input. Our senses are both the architects and prisoners of this matrix, their limitations defining the boundaries of our perceived reality. Yet the beauty of perception is its inherent fluidity. It's not immutable, but a mutable reflection of our understanding. To truly grasp reality, we must challenge our senses, question our perceptions, and dare to venture beyond the confines of our self-created matrix. The matrix of illusion is a paradox, an enigma that both conceals and reveals the truth. It's a labyrinth of perception where the only certainty is uncertainty. In the end, the matrix of illusion is not a trap, but a reminder that our perception of reality is just one version of the truth, and there are always more layers to uncover.